Good morning, Room 7 students. Good morning, Room 7 families. Mrs. Glucksman here. How's everyone doing this morning? I hope that you're having a really good day. Oh, Dodger wanted to say hi. That's funny because he hasn't come down here for a long time. Say hi, Dodger. Anyways, I hope that you guys are having a really, really good morning. Let's go ahead and start singing our song. Are you ready? Here we go. Good morning, how are you? How are you? Very well, thank you, very well, thank you. And you, and you. Let's sing it in Hebrew. Are you ready? Broker tov, ma nishma, tov toda beseder. Tov toda beseder, ve'atem. Let's sing it in Armenian. Can you sing along with me? Here we go. Barilus, inch pesach, yes lovem, Duke, inch pesach. Good job, everybody. Let's figure out what today is. Yesterday was Wednesday. Remember, we had our X marks the spot day. I have loved seeing your treasure maps. They are amazing. If you haven't sent me a picture of yours yet, be sure to send it to me. So yesterday was Wednesday. That makes today Thursday. And the name of our month is June. That's right, June. And yesterday was June 10th. What number comes after 10? Let's count together. Let's do an ABC pattern and count together and find out what comes after 10. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's right. Today is Thursday, June 11th, 2020. The weather outside, it is still very sunny and very hot here in Los Angeles. It's already very warm outside this morning, so I know it's going to be another very hot day. So I'm going to color in a sunny bar on our weather graph. Okay, so this week we're talking about summer, but I'm also sharing some of my favorite stories for you. And this, Giraffes Can't Dance, is one of my very most favorite stories. I think you'll see why. So let's go ahead and read it together, and maybe you can tell why I love this story so much. Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andrea and Guy Parker Reese. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. A little bit clumsy. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did the cha-cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Are they very nice to him? That's not how we talk to our friends, right? Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor, and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing! Yes, I am dancing! I am dancing!" Gerald cried. Happy tears. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived, while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! He must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." I absolutely love this story. It's one of my favorite because even when someone tells you that you can't do something or you're not good at it or they laugh at you or they make fun of you, you shouldn't quit. You should do what your heart wants to do. You should do what you want to do. And that's exactly what Gerald did. The lions were laughing at him and the other animals were teasing him. But then he listened to the cricket and he didn't quit and he found his own music and he actually was an amazing dancer and he was so happy at the end. So students, please remember, even when someone tells you you can't do something, you're not good at it, don't listen to them. If you really want to do it, just try. Every time we read a book in room 7, remember we add it to our calendar. So let's put Giraffes Can't Dance right there. There we are. And look, here we are. Here's today. Tomorrow's our last day. Wow. Can't believe it. I hope you enjoyed that book as much as I do. It's definitely one of my favorite books in my collection. Okay, students, now it's time for you to log on to Seesaw. And you definitely need to log on to Seesaw today before you do our challenge activity because today on Seesaw there's a story for you to listen to called Yes Day. Make sure you listen to that story because that story is going to tell you what to do today. So our challenge for today, we are on letter Y. And then tomorrow we'll be on Z. Letter Y is the second to last letter, and today is our second to last day of school. So today is Yes Day. Y-E-S spells yes. What is Yes Day? Well, you're going to read that story and find out, but I'm going to tell you what Yes Day is. So, students, today, when your parents ask you to do something, you have to say yes. So if they say, can you please go make your bed? You say, yes. Can you please finish eating your breakfast? Yes. Can you please go clean your playroom? Yes. Your bedroom? Yes. Oh, will you help me fold the laundry? Yes. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but it goes both ways. So your grown-up has to try to say yes too, okay? Now, here's the deal. So you could ask your grown-up, can we have ice cream for dessert or a popsicle? Your grown-up can say yes, but it has to be things that are safe. Okay? You cannot ask to do things that are not safe, okay? It has to be things that are safe and that are allowed in your house. So you can't ask to 10 hours of TV if that's not allowed in your house. So you still have to follow your house rules, and you still have to listen to your parents, but parents, you have to follow this yes day too. So today, I want you both to try to say yes as much as you can. It's kind of fun because you kind of do things that you normally wouldn't do. So I hope you enjoy your yes day, and I will see you tomorrow on our last day of school. Have a wonderful Thursday, my friends. I miss you all. See you tomorrow. Bye.